big year this year for projects at the cottage, and just taking a little break from one of those right at the moment, getting some hammock time in. Hopefully you guys don't get motion sickness from this clip, but I thought I'd relax a little, maybe throw some casts into the lake, do some fishing this afternoon, and at the same time talk about my new watch. I think we moved because I'm getting motion sickness too here, but yeah, so about a week and a half ago or so, I was shopping watches, and I had 3 on the radar, all Thule watches, all affordable, but all very unique designs. And one of them is from Smith's, and I just happened to be on their site when the site was open for orders. Perfect timing, and picked up the PRS-40. I've had the three-hander version of the watch before. Grabbed the chronograph and just love it. Very unique watch. It was actually designed by one of the co-founders of Unimatic, and just love something a little different, and this is definitely that. It is very different. Not a lot of time for fishing today, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reel one in here or not while we're recording, but we have, I'm actually getting little bites. We have a surprise birthday party for my niece. Do I have a little fish on? A little tiny fish. Well, at least we didn't strike out. That's a little baby bass that I'll be putting back. Anyways, family stuff happening later today, and once I get back home from the weekend, we'll get in for a closer look at this ultra cool chronograph from Smith's. All right, so yeah, it's been a few years, probably 2, since I owned the three-hander. I had the automatic and actually did a video on the auto and the Quartz three-handers side by side, thanks to a friend that had the Quartz at the time, but I always kind of missed the watch after I let it go. Right now, there is a 2-register like this and also a 3-register Quartz chronograph, and yeah, the case design is definitely a little strange, but I love it. I've been wearing it on a few different straps, but for today it's back on the stock strap, just so I can show you fully what you get if you buy one. The dial is ultra legible, clean, symmetrical dial layout with the only text being Smith's printed in white up at the 12 o'clock and the Luminova symbol, the circled L, down at the 6. I'll start the chronograph up here. And over at the 3 o'clock is the running seconds. The subdials are a gray, so a little contrast from the matte black dial. At the 6 is the minutes totalizer for the chronograph function, and the gray subdials also help with contrast against the small black hands, so they're very easy to read too. In low light, the lume is pretty good here. It's C3 Super Luminova, and the markers fade just a tiny bit faster than the hands. Close, but they're not quite as strong. But overall, happy with the lume. The case is where it's at with this watch, and I can imagine that a lot of people may not like this. It's just so angular and different. It's fully bead blasted with fixed spring bars, so you're stuck with either a NATO or a single pass strap. The case back has some specs on the watch etched there, and under the hood is the Seiko VK61 Mecha Quartz movement. We'll just stop and reset the chronograph, and you might be surprised by how easy the watch is to set. The crown is a signed push-pull crown, and even on wrist, you can easily pull out the crown with your thumb. So I'll just do here quickly, and just slide your thumb one way or the other to set the watch. It's a quartz, so you likely won't have to set it very often, but it's no problem when you do. The strap is decent. It's a little stiff, but it'll do the trick if you don't have something else to put on it. For me, I'm not really into these Zulu style straps. The hardware adds quite a bit of bulk to the watch, so I've been wearing this on a few other strap options, and it works great on just about anything. Size on the watch comes in a case with the 40 millimeters on the dot. Lug to lug is 54.4 millimeters, but with that quick angle down, it doesn't feel as long as that, I find. Lug opening is 22 millimeters, and the thickness is right at 12 millimeters. The crystal is a flat AR-coated sapphire, and the water resistance is 100 meters. And here it is on my 7¼ inch wrist, and I love this thing. You can see how the metal keepers do add quite a bit of bulk, I find, to the watch. The strap is actually also a little bit short for me too. I can just barely tuck the end back in, but it's a fun watch to play around with different strap options for it. Best part of the watch to me is the price. These go for £235, so just under $320 USD with today's exchange rate, which is great for a unique watch like this. Only negative is the buying process. I got very lucky to time it the way I did, but usually you'll need to sign up to get notifications when the store is open. Link to the site, though, will be below. Let me know what you think. Fan of the watch, or is the design maybe a little too out there for you? Appreciate you taking a few minutes to stop by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.